Everybody, I'm back to another video here. Before I get things started, most of you guys already have heard that Jason David Frank passed away yesterday. And it's very sad to hear. It's death, and hearing anybody passing away is never easy. It's really hard to take in. May he rest in peace, and I offer my deepest condolences to his friends and family and everyone who was affected by this. So this video is a bit of a strange video. I say that because I have these Lightning Collection figures from previous waves that never actually opened, and all of them coincidentally seem to be Beast Morpher figures. Honestly, I don't even know why I didn't open them, especially Red. Red is from like wave one back in, I think, 2019, and we're in like 2022. That's what, like 3 years? Yeah, so it's crazy. The only thing I could think of is I've never was huge on the Beast Morphers suits. I mean, they're cool, but they're not like amazing. Like the same effect Rue Soldier or Dino Fury suits have on me. These suits are just there for me. There's nothing about them that really screams amazing. I guess I was just satisfied with the basic figures that never really got around to opening these. Anyway, so this is what the Light Collection figures look like. So for Beast Morphers, we have three Rangers that have been released. So there was red from Wave 1. We got blue and gold. I don't even remember which waves they're from, but I think the latest they released was blue. And this is what they look. They look amazing. Honestly, I must say I do love the colored visors. It goes with the Ranger suits really nicely. So what it looks like. So the Gold Ranger, he comes with his sword. He comes with additional like hand pieces. And he usually, I think he also uses a gun. It might be somewhere there. And as always, the Lightning Collection boxes are my favorite. Like they always use the respective range of colors and for the box art. And they mix it in with the white. That's what the box looks like for gold. And here's a really nice picture of the Gold Ranger. And let's look at blue. So blue comes with this sword. He comes with additional hand accessories, and he comes with like two effect pieces. I remember the basic figures came with a gun as well, so maybe it's just hidden in the packaging. So this is what the Blue Ranger looks like. Just gonna lean it against the wall there. The box just does not want to stand. And finally, here's Red. It's so weird doing a review on Red because he's like from Wave 1. While the other two look like figures, Red actually looks like a stuntman in a costume. That's what he looks like. So the box art is pretty generic. It looks the same as every other Lightning Collection figure. And I love how the sides also have part of the helmet. So if you want to display them on the side like that, it looks really cool. There you have it. That's the box art for the Beast Morphing figures. So here I have all three figures. They're kind of sad. I had some of the boxes had their old label on them. Like here's their Beast Morphers label. Like Lightning Collection figures used to be 29.99 at GameStop, or if you had the platinum edge card, 26.99. 26.99, that's so freaking awesome. I'm in Canada, so it is a bit more expensive in Canada. Now it's like $35, or after the Edge Platinum, $32. Like, yeah, it sucks seeing these old pricings, but it is what it is. So you have all the figures out of its packaging. So gold and red actually comes with a gun, which is pretty cool. Blue just comes with a sword. Well, let's look at the figures. This is what Beast Morpher Red looks like. I love the detailing on these figures. Honestly, I love the wrinkles. It actually looks like the leather suit that they have. I'll show you guys what the sword looks like. So what their sword looks like. And they came with these random effect pieces. It looks so weird. Kind of looks like part of a virtual grid, if that makes any sense. And he also came with this gun and two hand attachments. Both hand attachments are fists here. And here's Devin's face. It's so funny. I could not remember what their names were. I actually had to Google them. Looks like I think the face looks pretty decent. I mean, the eyes could use a little bit of work because it's hard to make the eyes out, but they did a great job with the face molding. It actually does look like Devin. And here's Blue Ranger. He also comes with the same sword. And I love that the morpher on the hand is colored. It's really cool because normally they don't put that effort in. Here's Robbie's face. Robbie looks amazing. Looks just like the actor. It's even focusing. My camera is weird. Focuses when it wants to and it doesn't focus other times. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess it's not gonna focus for us. He comes with the same effect piece as red. And he also comes with another one right here. He also comes with two fists. And that's Blue Ranger. And here's the Gold Ranger. I'll show you what his sword looks like. I found the handles so funny because they're so large. It almost looks like a door handle, which makes no sense to me. And I love the gold that they used. It's metallic and it looks really amazing. I love it. He comes with his gun. I think his gun also was his morpher. I can't really remember. He also came with two additional hands. One is a fist, and one is like a hand. It's like he's saying "rock on." That's what he looks like to me, unless that's part of his pulsing hand. Here's Nate's head. They did a decent job, but it's my least favorite out of three. It does look like Nate, but there's a little bit of wrinkles there. And he also comes with this effect piece. This effect piece we've seen in many figures. So let's look at their articulation. So this is what the Red Ranger looks like, and you can move his head all the way around. And one thing to notice, this here, the black straps, they actually are glued in, so you can move them around. Arms, you move it side to side. Elbow, you can move it up and down. The gloves are a little bit different. You can move it 360. There's also a joint where you can move it up and also down, like so. I don't think the other Lego figures had that articulation. The leg, you can move it up, down. There's 360 articulation for the boot. Knees are double jointed. The foot, you can also move it around as well. With the chest, yes, it has a lot of articulations like in figures. If you want to do a pose from the TV show, you have that option. Blue is the same articulation, so I'm not really going to go through that. I'll show you gold because he does have boots of armor that might hinder some articulation. Let's look at the arms. They made his shoulder pads removable, and it's a dull gray. So like, I don't know if it's supposed to be metallic silver. The dull gray does not look that great. But yeah, because the shoulder pads remove, you can do a full articulation. The arm, and you can move it all around. I love these horns. Something about them looks really cool. Kind of looks like a beetle board, I guess. The leg, you can move it up, down, side to side. It's pretty much the same. And you can move it all around. But yes, all these attachments on this leg. So it's pretty much the same as the other figures. I forgot the chest. Okay, the armor doesn't really hinder the articulation too much. They made it so that you can have the same articulation as the rest of the figures. And I honestly love this gold that they used. It's a little bit dark and it's very metallic. I love it. There's also you move their arms further back and kind of extend the chest if you want. There's also that. Also, there's the shoulder articulation that I kind of missed there. It's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it. So articulation is very standard on these figures, and yeah, they did a really good job with them. There's little bits of paint that they could have used, but other than that, they look amazing. And I don't know if the Beast Morphers ranges actually look like this, but one thing I don't like is their helmets are a little bit too big that you can't make out the black neck. They kind of look neckless when really they do have a neck. So here I have them side by side with their basic figures. And right away, what I can tell is that the basic figures are a lot more slimmer as opposed to the lightning figures being more bulky. And one thing I also noticed is that the basic figures are missing the silver zip in the middle here. I'm glad the Lightning Collection caught that. And I was actually shocked to see that the basic figures have the morpher also clean because a lot of the times, especially like in Dino Fury, they just left like a black morpher. They didn't even paint it. So that's what they look like. Aside from the zipper, the details are very identical with the two figures. I of course love the lightning figure because the lightning figure has a lot of like detailing, like the small wrinkles that kind of bring out the ranger suits versus the basic figures. This is what the two gold rangers look like. From what I can tell, they look nearly identical. Only difference is the shoulder pad in this one is a very dark gray versus this one being a black shoulder pad. And this is what they look like. And I feel like the gold is more pronounced and shiny versus the gold range. So let's remove these basic figures. Let's see how they look with the rest of the team. If there's a big difference in the color. So here's Yellow Ranger from the basic collection. Here's Silver Ranger. Just his hands are all wonky, but there we go. And looking at them, I do apologize for that. Well, looking at them, they actually blend in really well. I mean, Silver does look a lot slimmer and shorter, but other than that, everyone else really great. And honestly, Silver and on the show was smaller and slimmer, so kind of makes sense. But yeah, these are great substitutes for the basic team until we get the entire team. And Yellow Ranger's also coming out. I'm not sure which wave she's coming in, but that's exciting. The yellow lightning figure. As predicted, getting the human heads on these figures was such a chore. I had to really work with the figure to try and get the heads. So that's why I left the civilian heads for last, and I got all the shots out of the way with the regular ranger helmets. Honestly, they look really good. I really like um, I really like the Red Ranger because his head, I would say, is more accurate out of all three of them. It's funny. Nate looks so funny on the Gold Ranger there because on the show Nate was like a slimmer, average height guy, and the Gold Ranger suit is very bulky. The best thing they should have done though was made Steel the Gold Ranger and Nate the Silver Ranger. Would have been so much. It would have made so much more sense since the Gold Ranger did have a lot of the accents that Steel had. So yeah, so that's what they look like. Honestly, I must say I do really like these figures. I didn't realize how much more detailing they had than the basic figures. And yeah, it I even wonder why it took me so long to open these. I guess I forgot about them. The only reason I remembered is Big Bad Toy Store has some of the new Lightning figures in stock. I jumped on them and I got them. I paid a little bit more for them versus had I waited and got it from here, but I'm kind of sick of waiting, so I got them right away. And one of them was Beast Morphers Yellow. And I realized if that I never actually did the review for the other Beast Morpher figures. So I went through my storage and actually found these, and I thought, hey, perfect time to open them. And yeah, so there you have it. And as for pricing, I think you can still get these figures. I'm not even sure if you hit like Amazon or eBay, you find. I feel like it might be easier to find Red Ranger because when Wave 1 was released, Red Ranger, along with this other Wave 1 figures, stayed shelf warming forever. So you might be able to find them cheaper. But back in the day, it was like 29.99 if you lived in Canada. And you had the Edge Rewards card, it would cost you slightly bit less. Like sticker set 26.99. When Walmart even had these figures, 29.99. But I feel like if any of them are rare, it might be Gold Ranger. I'm not too sure. I haven't actually looked up these figures, so your guess is just as good as mine. And yeah, so that's my review. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you, I would love to hear from you guys down below in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It really does help. Thank you and have a great day.